Thank you for watching Hamilton County Television, and thank you to our sponsor, Reynolds Farm Equipment of Atlanta and Fishers, Indiana, for sponsoring my show. Hi, I'm here with
Tiffany Herlock.
And what are you doing today at the 4-H fair?
We are doing the flower show and the craft show and the bicentennial pie contests.
And with these, what are you involved with, and how are you involved, and how do these shows come about?
Well, it's all run by Homemakers Extension, and we are in charge of the kitchen, the flower show, the craft and food show, and also the pie contest this year. And we also do the used book sale, and all of our proceeds from the book sale go to the kids for scholarships, 4-Hers that are doing scholarships, and we do pretty good.
That's wonderful. How do you choose the scholarships for the 4-Hers?
That's above my pay grade.
Well, that's okay. And as far as showing any of these talented arts and projects, who gets to show those?
This is open to everybody. You can go ahead and enter as many things as you want, and we have a lot of stuff this year, many more entries. But if you wanted to be in a flower show, you would have to be part of a Homemakers Extension group. Ours meets in Arcadia the first Wednesday of every month at 6:30 at Arcadia Town Hall, and our group's called the Roaring 20s.
And is that name from somewhere, or is it just the Roaring 20s?
I've asked, and it's pretty much they were all 20 when it happened.
Well, I guess that makes sense. And have you ever shown in the show before?
I have entries this year. I've been in about 4 or 5 years I've been showing. So,
what did you show this year?
I showed a resin art, a deer with jewelry, a crocheted floofy blanket, and some jams, jellies, and onion relish. I mean, you can do so much and enter so many things.
What would you say your favorite craft or project that you submitted was?
Has to be my villain's Christmas ornaments I did this year.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, do you usually come to the 4-H fair and hang out here?
I'm working all the time here.
So are you working in the kitchen, or are you just working here?
Today, I'm just over in the arts department. In the kitchen, I was there yesterday.
Wonderful, wonderful. And do you have a favorite fair food that's not in the kitchen?
I don't know. I really don't eat outside.
Well, do you have a favorite fair food in the kitchen that the homemakers make?
Probably chicken and noodles.
That's my personal favorite too. I came here at like 11 o'clock yesterday hoping for some chicken and noodles, and they didn't have them yet, so I had to wait till 4. Yep. But I love the chicken noodles in here. So, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I am here with
Steve Wood.
And what do you do for the county?
I'm the superintendent for Hamilton County for Buildings and Grounds.
And so what is that? How does that involve you here in 4-H?
Doing the maintenance and upkeep of the facility during the 4-H fair.
And how would you say, how many years have you done this?
20 plus years.
That's very cool. And is there something that you've learned while doing this here?
Don't step in horse manure.
That is a very smart choice. Don't do that. And you hang out at the fair a lot, correct? So what would you say your favorite fair food is here at the fair?
All of it.
All of it. You don't have a
size of me?
Well, do you have a specific fair food that you like?
Yes, the pork loins.
The pork loins are very good. I love them at the producer's tent. And as far as career, did you go to college to be building and maintenance, or?
No, I actually went to school to be a teacher and decided this was a better role for me.
And how did you get involved here?
I was working private contractor, then went to work in wastewater, and then the county had a position open, and I went to work for them.
So it's just been here ever since?
30 plus years, yes.
And so you're Hamilton County all over? All buildings and grounds. So So how did you get involved? What do you do here at 4-H?
So we help with setup, we help with maintenance needs, we help with a lot of things that they need. The 4-H is really taking a bigger role now and doing a lot of this themselves, including the cleaning and that stuff to help us out. So it's more of we're just here for emergency cases or situations.
So are you involved with the new Silos at 37 project?
Yes, I am.
And how are you involved with that?
Part of the planning, and when the construction starts, I'll be the representative for the Hamilton County.
So as far as construction, is there something that is supervising it? Do you just watch over them? Do you help build, things like that?
So it's just I make sure that we're following what was set forth by the county and meeting the agreements and obligations.
That makes sense. All right. What would you say your favorite event is at the fair to watch or be a part of?
The biggest part that I like to watch will be like the tasting contests, like the barbecue, the ice cream, and seeing the reactions and what the kids are bringing up and how they've succeeded in that.
Well, the ice cream contest is tonight at 6:30, so you should be there.
All right.
We'll be making some ice cream. So
Sounds great.
all right, and let's see. Last thing, what have you learned from just being here around the fairgrounds, besides the horse manure, that's something that you can actually take and use in life?
Is if everybody stops and looks at everything and helps, the fair has become a lot more user-friendly. And with the new expansion getting ready to start, that will help in that user-friendliness and upgrade a lot of products.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much.
What is your name?
My name's Steve Meyer.
And what are you a part of here at the 4-H grounds?
I'm here representing the construction project. I work for Hagerman, pre-construction director there. So I help with a lot of the upfront planning and organizing, working with the county, getting everything teed up for the construction project.
So can you tell me a little bit about Silos at 37 and the new plans and everything, and what's going to change here at the fairgrounds?
Well, they have it broken out in some different phases. So phase one is mainly going to be this new bicentennial building. So right now they have the Winks and Annex building getting ready to come out here in early October. So they're going to move that bicentennial pavilion over a little bit, build this new bicentennial building. This phase one also includes adding on restrooms and storage areas to the llama barn. And then the county is going to get a new maintenance facility as well down here by the old recycling center.
So is that all that's all right now so that's phase 1A, it says?
Yes. Yep.
So can you tell me a little bit about phase 1B and when that's going to happen?
Yeah, so right now the county is doing a fundraiser to try to get some additional funds so they can keep adding on and expanding the fairgrounds. The main part of that is going to be the new show arena. So, and then they want to be able to move the gardens over and build a greenhouse as well.
And what is this? Is this just an expansion of this building right here?
It is, yes. Yep.
And how long do you think that'll be until we have phase 1B?
I can't really answer that question, actually. They haven't discussed a lot of the 1B with us right now, so most of our focus has been on getting 1A ready.
All right, so 1A, do you think that will be done by next fair? Do you think that'll be completed?
Yes, yeah. So the construction's getting ready to start here in about 2 months. So the maintenance building will probably be done around April. The llama barn, middle of next year as well. So yeah, I think everything definitely will be ready for the fair next year.
So working at Hagerman, you said, what other events or, should I say, buildings or construction projects have you been a part of?
Oh, lots and lots of them.
Any notable ones that we would know about?
We're doing some work at the Noblesville High School right now, so that's been fun. It's fun to be able to do stuff in the county that your office is in. So
yeah, and I go to Noblesville High School, so I've noticed all the construction. We're getting a new gym or expansion. We're expanding our PLTW classrooms and our performing arts center. So thank you so much for that. I'm a part of show choir, so I'm very thankful for what's going to be happening soon. All right. And as far as 4-H, have you been involved with 4-H before being here?
No, not really. I lived in Noblesville a long time. Used to come here when I was a kid, and I've brought my kids here as well. But we really were never involved in it. I had a lot of neighbors that did llamas and some other activities here. So,
how are you enjoying 4-H this year?
It's just nice seeing everybody, how happy everybody is. We had the groundbreaking here the other day, and there was a lot of people here, a lot of people excited about the project.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Hi, I am here with.
Caroline Harrington,
And how many years have you been in 4-H?
4 years.
And what projects do you take in 4-H?
I take cats, sewing, crafts, demonstration, sewing, cats, and home environments.
And how have you done so far in those projects?
I have gotten grand champion on demonstration, fashion review, reserve champion for my photography, which is another one I do, champion for my cats, and going to state fair with all my foods and sewing.
That's wonderful. That sounds like a pretty big year for you. And let's see, what's your favorite project that you like to do?
Photography, because it's really cool how you can experience lots of things with photos.
And you said you did demonstration. Did you do that this morning?
I did this morning. Demonstration is a very small project, so I was the only person, but I did get grand champion, and so I'm really happy. And I'm going to state fair on August 6th, so I'm really happy about that.
So what demonstration did you do?
It was about a granola recipe, and I can make it.
Awesome. And so you really like cooking and foods then. What's your favorite thing to make?
Ooh, lemon cookies. It's very traditional for my family.
Lemon cookies. And how should I make a lemon cookie if I were to make a lemon cookie?
So it's kind of like a normal sugar cookie recipe, but then you add lemon juice and lemon zest into it and some other ingredients, and it tastes really, really good.
Do you plan on going into something that's food related later in life?
Maybe. I mean, I do want to open up a bakery, and so I think that might be cool.
That's an awesome goal. And finally, do you have a favorite fair food at the fair?
Ooh, I gotta say the milkshakes. They're a classic. It's really.
And since we're in the milkshake booth, what is your favorite milkshake that you like here?
Oh, that's a hard one. They're all delicious. I'd say maybe the cookies and cream.
That's my personal favorite too. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the fair. I am here with.
George Kakasulif.
And what do you do here at the 4-H fair?
I help run the milkshake booth for the Hamilton County Farm Bureau here at the fair.
And how do you prepare for that at the fair?
Well, we begin setup on Tuesday, and we get shifts set up with workers and day chairmen set up that want to help volunteer, and our booth's entirely volunteer, so we move a lot of mix between the freezers there and the freezers here and make shakes on the spot.
And you have 3 flavors of shakes. You have chocolate, vanilla, and cookies and cream, correct?
Yes, we have 3 flavors of shake, but on Sunday we're adding in strawberry for a few hours. So if you're one of the lucky ones to be here at that time, we will have about 200 strawberry shakes.
So come here to the fair on Sunday if you want a strawberry shake. And that's really cool. Now for these machines, is that I know it's different from different past years. Are these a lot easier to use?
Well, we started these during COVID because each shake comes in its own cup, and we just set it in the blender and it mixes it and gets it ready, so we had less points of contact. And also, as our membership ages, these are quite a bit easier and lighter weight, and we can have more volunteers that way.
And also, would you say that they are made faster with this?
They're not necessarily made faster. It takes about a minute per shake. But the cleanup and everything is so much faster. We clean the machines at every shift change, and then at night we used to have to spend an hour cleaning the old Frosty style machines, and these we can go right home after cleaning the blenders. So.
And how many milkshakes would you say that you sell each year or per day?
Well, I can get real close. We buy 7,500 milkshakes, and I hope to sell them all.
Well, that's awesome. I hope they sell all of them too. If not, I'll buy them all because I love them. So. Now, you're involved in 4-H, correct, outside of this?
I was the crops leader for quite a few years, but I've stepped back since my own son's gotten involved, and I help him bring his to the fair now instead of supervise the project.
So what's your favorite part about the fair?
My favorite part about the fair is bringing the community together. During these 5 days, the kids always want to be here and see their friends, and it's one place where you can come see a lot of people.
And lastly, do you have a favorite fair food?
Yeah, I should say milkshakes, but I kind of like the cobbler over there.
The cobbler is really good. All right, well, thank you so much. Enjoy the fair.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for watching Faces of the Fair with Addie McMillan. Stay tuned tomorrow for more Faces at the Fair. Thank you to Reynolds Farm Equipment of Fishers in Atlanta, Indiana for sponsoring Faces at the Fair. Thank you.